Today, I'm excited to share with you an extraordinary experiment conducted by the US Army that solidifies the profound teachings of Neville Goddard. If you ever doubted the accuracy of Goddard's principles, this experiment might just change your perspective. It's a study that even scientists find inexplicable, demonstrating that our reality is indeed a projection of our inner world, and that separation is merely an illusion. This experiment underscores the notion that consciousness shapes our virtual reality, and I can't wait to reveal it to you. Stick around until the end of this video to discover which book details this fascinating experiment. This groundbreaking study, published in the journal Advances, aimed to determine if the emotional connection between a person and their DNA persists after being physically separated, and if so, over what distances. The researchers collected DNA samples from volunteers by swabbing the inside of their mouths. These samples were then isolated and moved to a separate room, or even hundreds of miles away, to see if the DNA would react simultaneously with the donor's emotions. Here's how it worked. A volunteer's DNA was placed in a specially designed chamber where its electrical activity could be monitored. Meanwhile, the donor was shown various emotionally stimulating videos ranging from graphic wartime footage to comedy and erotic images, all designed to evoke genuine emotional responses. The DNA's reactions were measured to see if they corresponded to the donor's emotional peaks and troughs. The results were astounding. Despite being separated by distances measured in hundreds of feet or even miles, the DNA exhibited powerful electrical responses in sync with the donor's emotions. This simultaneous reaction persisted regardless of the physical separation, behaving as if the DNA was still within the donor's body. Further tests extended the distance to 350 miles, with measurements taken using an atomic clock in Colorado. Remarkably, the interval between the donor's emotional response and the DNA's reaction was zero. The effect was instantaneous, defying conventional scientific understanding. The experiment was detailed in the journal Advances, and further discussed in Greg Braden's book, The Divine Matrix, starting on page 47.